Guys, welcome back again. This is not your boy Adamslink. How you today? Welcome to another crazy video. Firstly guys, good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. Let's have a discussion on Bobrisky new mansion, allegedly worth 400 million naira, guys. That's not small cash, and that the controversial statement coming from fans and well wishers and haters towards that particular house. And also, we're going to check out Wizkid and Chris Brown new song. Well, it's not about the song mostly, it's about one of Marvin record artists who kind of like insulted Wizkid and Chris Brown. Well, we're going to look at that, and also the fact about Burna Boy shooting case. Well, the victim, one of those who were victim in that shooting parade in Cubana's club, has finally had a say concerning the whole situation. So just stay tuned. We're going to be addressing these one after the other. So these are the three issues we're going to be addressing. So let's firstly start with Wizkid, then Burna Boy, then Wizkid, then Bobrisky, then Burna Boy. So for Wizkid, you know her as an artist, as a new artist, if you want to grow in the entertainment industry, just simply mind your business, mind your craft, do your work, focus on your music, and stop talking about other people's song. Magixx, that's his name. He said the new Chris Brown and Wizkid song is stupid. The new Chris Brown and Wizkid is stupid. However, he has deleted this tweet. Can you imagine this guy made them just sign here? They just signed a few months ago, and he dropped a very dope music with Arya Star. Love Don't Cause a Thing, and other songs as well. You just started. Instead of minding your own craft, you decide to talk to the big boys who have been in the music industry for years. You don't mind your own song. They call another person's song stupid. Wizkid has single-handedly promoted our overdose. You are calling his song stupid with Wizkid. You are stupid with Chris Brown. However, I'm very, very sure Don Jazzy, they have definitely called him to order and told him, man, that tweet, delete that tweet now. And that's the reason why he immediately deleted that tweet. Well, it's crazy. Well, let's see what Wizkid fans and Chris Brown fans will do to him later. I'm going to be giving you update. Then let's talk about Bobrisky 400 million naira mansion. According to him or her, he or she said, I bought myself a smart home. This is what a home of 400 million in one of the best locations in Lagos. Well, big congratulations to Bobrisky. 400 million naira, no be small change. Not small change, close to $1 million. Not small change at all. Well, all the same, let me tell you something. It's not as if that house is worth 400 million naira. You know, when you build a house, according to her, she was building it for a long time. She said bought. And not bought, I don't understand. She's kind of like confusing us. She said she'll be building it. Now she says she bought. The thing is that when you buy a house, or when you are building a house, usually if you want to cost that house, you don't cost it exactly what you built the house for. It's exactly the amount. No. It's not even known. If you are building a house, you can't know the exactly amount you build that house for. You know why? Because sometimes you might just give tips to workers. It's not recorded. Sometimes you might just buy nails, 1,000 naira. It's not recorded. And some other few things like that you buy that you won't be able to record. So it's impossible to give exactly estimate of a house. But it's advisable when you are doing a rough estimate, you say, okay, I built this house, let me say 40 million. It's advisable to place it at 60 million because of the market value in case you want to sell it. 60 million. Do not put it 40 million. Put it 60 million. So I would say this Bobrisky house is worth, let me say, 200 to 300 million or even more, but not 400 million. But all the same, it's a 400 million naira house. And it's a big house. It's not about the money. It's a really huge house. And one of those things that came up yesterday concerning Bobrisky house are two things. One coming from James Brown, who congratulated Bobrisky, and the other one, well, the Alphas, the Imam who came to Bobrisky house to pray. See, let me tell you, I'm a Muslim man, and what they did completely, absolutely wrong. A man dressed as a woman, I'm talking as a religious person, I know you guys might not agree. I'm talking as a religious person. A man dressed like a woman, sitting in the middle, and you guys nearly around him praying. Praying for what? Everybody deserves prayers, so good and fine. Everybody deserves prayers. It's a house opening. But how were they able to refer to Bobrisky? Did they refer to Bobrisky as Aja or Halahaji? Or Malam? How did they refer to Bobrisky? That's one thing I want to know. And I'm going to be reading some responses coming from viewers. Someone said, so did those alphas refer to him as Alhaji Bobrisky or Haja Bobrisky? I'm so confused. It said, clerics praying for Bobrisky on housewarming. For this country, just make money. Then all cases automatically settled. So religious leaders are forfeiting the words of God for the sake of money. How can alphas and chief imam that a whole community is looking up to be attending Bobrisky housewarming party? Is this not like endorsing cross-dressing under Islam? This is so embarrassing to watch. So when it's time for prayers, how will they refer to him or her? Should any of their male followers decide to become a cross-dresser tomorrow, which mouth will they use to tell him it is not the right thing to do? What is the world even becoming, for God's sake? Then another person said, so those alphas that went to pray for Bobrisky housewarming didn't see anything wrong in what he's doing because he's rich. It's not haram, right? So Bobrisky do housewarming like 7 alphas sit down ground. They pray while he sat elegantly on a chair. Once again, religion. Well, see, I'm a Muslim, and what those alphas imam did completely wrong, and they are not alphas or imam. You know, and people keep destroying the reputation of either Islam or Christianity because of their selfish reasons. Because of their selfish reasons. And I just see, I feel pity for those of you who keep following those alphas and those imams. I just feel really, really that sense of pity. Honestly, that's what I feel. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna make their own money. It's just money for them. So please, you have to protect yourself, because most of the time they are wrong doing what they are doing. It's completely wrong. You sat down in a chair and alphas knelt down and you check, and I think that Bobrisky that sat down in a chair really give a damn about what you guys are praying for. Who be you? You cannot kneel down before a God because of your dress. Man, see, this money of a thing has ruined a lot of us. But let's move past that. Then James Brown, however, decided to congratulate Bobrisky yesterday. According to him, he said, congratulations, Bobrisky, for your new house. Have always believed in your dreams. When you used to tell me that you want to get your own big mansion, I'm so happy for you. When I come back, we'll come and eat my own cake. Even the Bible says celebrate your enemies. Well, good and fine. Then let's move past that and let's talk about Burna Boy's issue. So, the married lady who was assaulted in a club by police attached to Bobrisky has opened up, talking about the incident. According to her, she said, after taking time out to heal and process the event that occurred between my partner, my best friend, and her husband, and Burna Boy at Cubana Group nightclub in Victoria Island, Lagos, we were visiting Nigeria from America and London for our childhood friend's wedding on the 8th of June 2022, and his friend opened fire at us in Cubana. My partner and his friend were shot, with both needing urgent medical care. A bullet grazed my partner's head, and our friend was shot in the thighs, leaving him hospitalized and needing an emergency surgery in Nigeria. Around 3 a.m., I went to the club Cubana with some of my friends. We were there for a couple of hours celebrating newlyweds. We were about 20 at the club and we were having a nice time in the VIP section. We were laughing, drinking, and having a good time. Burna Boy and his friend came in. We were still there having fun. As the night progressed, one of Burna Boy's friends walked to me to tell me his request was for Burna Boy to talk to me. On that first attempt, I told him I wasn't interested in talking to Burna Boy and I am married to my partner. It came again the second time. I was met with the same response. It came the third time, and that caused a few of my friends to flare up as they asked why he kept coming to disturb me. There were words back and forth, and one of Burna Boy's friends attacked one of our friends, and as they attacked him, the situation degenerated into a fight. As the first fight started, the security at the Cubana stepped in and we were able to calm the situation. As that happened, everybody was slowly going back to their situation. When two of Burna Boy's friends, another fight started, and the security at Cubana jumped in again, and they were fighting. Burna Boy's friend started shouting after what looked like a signal from Burna Boy. Started shooting after what looked like a signal from Burna Boy. At this point, the club was in chaos. Everybody was screaming and trying to vacate the premises. At this point, I couldn't find my partner or my best friend. I was screaming for help after being lifted and thrown so hard on the floor by one of Burna Boy's friends, and I hurt my left shoulder. All our private police officers were not allowed into the club, so it was left to us to fight for our lives. One of our friends was trying to get Burna Boy to calm the situation, but he only laughed at him and proceeded to get in his car, which being protected by his security. The shooting happened twice at different times. His friends were also shooting at people trying to evacuate the club through the main entrance. They were out to kill and didn't care who got it. My partner's head was bleeding furiously, and his friend lost so much blood he needed a donor as soon as he get to the hospital. Burna Boy left Cubana without a scratch and flew out to Spain the next morning. Obi Cubana only reached out to us 4 days after the event, claiming he had no idea and would do everything to get us justice for attempted murder. 11 days later, there has been no CCTV footage released by the club or even a statement to address the incident publicly. Business has carried out as usual for him. Even after leaving the club to safety outside, or at least I thought I was safe, the same man that initially approached me on the behalf of Burna Boy saw me and said, "Oh, you are the one that was doing shakarabi," then reached into his bottom to get some gun. Luckily, at this point, my friend found me and pulled me away just in time. He retracted and got into his car and left. To sum things up, I'm traumatized. I've broken down every day since then. The random flashbacks and nightmares, especially after seeing Burna Boy respond, the lack of remorse or accountability is beyond me. At least 2 people could have died that night. Well, Burna Boy still do not care. I cannot say anything. Burna Boy is keeping quiet, but I think whoever is around Burna Boy should tell him, man, just calm the hell down. Who you think say you be? You get money good and fine. You are an artist good and fine. You are one human being. You must be humbled. Be humbled. Be humble. You are one human being and it takes just one goddamn bullet. Like you don't have 9 lives. You approach someone's wife. He told you no. Second time, told you no. Third time again. Well, thank you guys for watching. It's your boy again, Adamslink.